guys aren't bullies and you guys aren't sitting there doing it. And it's so bad that like I'm in the video and I'm waiting for this like really like bad moment from me, like where it's like, oh, terrible.
Oh yeah, he's been waiting. He's been waiting, and let me tell you, we've or more or less, everybody, the Oni faced army, we've all found these screenshots in I wouldn't even say screenshots, more like these tweets of him that I've saved of him making some very discouraging remarks about the LGBT community. So anyone who is a part of his community, that's part of Quantum TV's community, who is a part of the LGBT community, who supports it, who again is in it, who is in fact gay or anything within the spectrum of the LGBT, he doesn't like you. He hates you. He despises you. Basically, he got hurt so bad by someone, maybe someone a part of the LGBTQ plus community, that essentially he doesn't like you guys. And we're going to be talking about these tweets and stuff right now. Now guys, right here, this in front of us is Quantum TV's Twitter account. And now if he's going to ever lie and say that that's not his account or he was hacked and some bullshit, which we'll get into that hacking part later on in the video, but he's going to make up some bullshit about he was potentially hacked 2 years ago when this situation is happening now. And he's gonna say, and he's probably gonna make up some bullshit excuse like, you know, oh, that's a fake Quantum account. I can't believe you fell for that, or just some dumb shit to make himself seem like he's the victim, to make it seem like how he's still in the right in this entire situation. Like, so far, this man will do anything and everything in his power just to prove how right he is, no matter how wrong he is. Now, we got a couple of tweets here. Now, I gotta say, for anyone who is faint of heart, who doesn't like seeing a bunch of hate, back out now. But please stay, because you have to see what type of person Quantum is, and he's a bigoted homophobe. Like, I don't know what else to say. Now, you may be saying to yourself, well, Jason, you say gay, you say the F slur faggot a lot. Well, you guys gotta understand, I call people gay, I call people the word faggot, but I call these people who aren't gay and who aren't really, you know what I mean? Like, they're not gay. They're not actually gay. I just call them that as an insult. I am not in any way, shape, and form a homophobe or anything like that. I'm no bigot towards, you know, gay people or anyone a part of the LGBTQ plus community. You know, the only thing I say in regards to you guys is, you know, I'm glad that you guys are being yourselves. You know, it takes a lot of balls to, you know, come out and say that I'm gay or that I'm trans when, you know, you've been a certain way for so long, and you know you want to finally admit to yourself that you want to change, or more or less it's not a change, it's something that's been a part of you your whole life. I'm not really sure. I'm not gay, but it seems like if you are gay, Quantum hates you, and that's not literally my opinion. That's his opinion. In fact, that's an actual fact, and we're going to get into that right now. Sorry about the train. Gay marriage needs to be shut down. Give them the right they seek. Give them the rights they seek, but give us back our religious freedom. Marriage is not a gay right. It is a religious practice, joining two faithful people into a flesh under God for the family. Oh man. So I gotta be honest with you. He talks about religious freedom. I guess I wouldn't call myself a religious person, but I was baptized as a young kid. I've been in church since I was a baby. So I guess you can say I know a little bit about Christianity and all that other jazz. And I gotta say, this dude is one of the most hateful people I've ever known, which is a sin in, you know, Christian doctrine. And and let me tell you, this guy doesn't make himself look good, especially when he strokes his own ego about how right he is in certain aspects of shit. But I just gotta say, like, as a person who is a Christian, who in many ways is religious, you know, the fact that I'm seeing this shit is just downright embarrassing. Like I gotta know, as we keep reading more of these tweets, these hateful ass fucking tweets. Quantum, who hurt you? Who hurt you? Like, was one of your girlfriends a lesbian or something, and they just told you, and they just said to you, like, they don't like you no more, so they just ended up getting with some female or something? Or were you gay before, and some gay dude hurt you? I'm so serious. I'm not making no jokes at other people's expense. Well, I'm making a joke at Quantum's expense. But I'm not, like, trying to make fun of gay people right now, but I'm just saying, like, who really fucking hurt you, Quantum? Because it's just this sad where you have to literally talk about, oh, gay marriage is bad, keep our religious freedom. Yeah, I seen that you were talking to Trump and all that other bullshit, which I don't care about. I thought he was actually pretty funny on Twitter. Raise your hands if you didn't. But, dude, you sound down bad. Who really fucking hurt you, man? Now, we got a little post right here by Neil Druckmann. It says, I mean, look at these two. And it's just two girls at the church scene for The Last of Us Part 2. Which I think is pretty cool. I always thought, like, them moving, I think her name is Ellie. I'm so sorry. I haven't really been into The Last of Us 2 in so long. But it just shows, like, the two main characters of the game. They're in a gay relationship, a lesbian relationship, and it seems like a certain someone has a problem with this in video games. You have the LGBT kissing in church, but we're bigots for rejecting this hateful content? Yes, you are. Ugh, why weren't you a post-victim? Oh my god, shaking my head. The world would be a better place without you. Hashtag boycott the LGBT of us. What the fuck? Okay, so not only is this dude a bigot, he's a very hateful bigot, and he's talking about hateful content. Holy shit, dude! You talk about a fucking post victim. Now, if you guys don't know who post victims are, let me do a little small Google search for you guys. A little small one. Now, like I said, for many people who are faint of heart, please stay on this video, but refrain from looking at some things, because if you guys don't know, a Pulse victim, or the Pulse in general, is actually a gay nightclub in Orlando, Florida. In 2016, I assume a Muslim man who hates gays just like Quantum, named Omar Mateen, 29-year-old, killed about 49 people and wounded 53 people in a mass shooting. Yeah. So, when he's talking about someone being a Pulse victim, this is what he fucking means. He wished that a gay person was at this club and they got shot and killed, or potentially injured. This is quantum imaging. These are his opinions. Now, again, he strokes his own ego about his opinions. This entire situation all started because of his Elden Ring opinion. Now, this is to his fans. Do you really want to glorify a dude who wishes gay people were part of the Pulse mass shooting? I mean, you know, I don't think so, but you know, there's a lot of you freaks and weirdos out there, so I'm pretty sure you would. I mean, if he's stroking his own dick to himself, I'm pretty sure you guys are helping. Going back to that little thread, he again says, they deserve it. The world is better off without them forcing their lifestyle on it. Oh my god, this dude has no chill. Like he thinks he's so right that his religion is right. I don't know what type of religion you follow, my guy, but the fact that you're talking like this, oh my god, I just feel so sorry for you. Now I'm not going to read the tweet that he responds to, but he's basically talking about the trailer of The Last of Us Part 2 and how you have Ellie and her girlfriend, they're kissing. You know, it's very romantic, it's very sweet. You know, I'm pretty sure if you were very emotional yourselves, you'd cry. I didn't, but you know, people would cry if they see this, or you know, have some type of emotion. Not a type of emotion that Quantum would have, but emotion nonetheless. But apparently, Quantum thinks this shit is disgusting, that him seeing 2 females and 2 guys kissing is just the end of the world. Absolutely disgusting bigotry against all non-gay gamers. I'm gonna keep reading. You even have an LGBT profile pic. Where's the straight pride flag? You disgracefully put your sexuality before gamers. All of this did was dive your sales big time. I hope it was worth it. I hope it was worth it, scumbag. Hashtag boycott. Hashtag the LGBT of us. Like I said, this dude is a fucking bigot. A disgusting, sad little bigot. How is this bigotry against non-gay gamers? We've had so much representation since the beginning of gaming, since the fucking 80s. I don't understand how this is bigotry towards straight gamers. What the fuck is going on here? I feel like every time I'm reading a tweet of this man, I'm having a fever dream. This is all fake. I still have, CV-19, and honestly, this is all just a dream. This is fabricated by my flu symptoms and NyQuil. This is I feel like I'm living in a dream right now. Disgusting bigotry divides a community again. Way to go, Neil. You're a scumbag. Keep your sexuality to yourself. We don't want this in gaming. You just made the list. Hashtag boycott. Hashtag the LGBT of us. Now, again, how is this bigotry dividing a community? If anything, it's bringing a community together, or it's making a community more bigger than it's ever been in terms of gaming. And all this bigotry that you're talking about, it's gonna divide your community too. In fact, all this bigotry that you're dishing out towards gay people, towards lesbian people, towards anyone a part of the LGBTQ plus community is going to be on your fucking neck. Like, dude, and it's funny because I was watching Tipster's stream, so shout out to you, Tipster, for gathering all this information. He makes a very good statement. Clean your house. Now, if you don't know what that means, he Tipster makes it very clear that that's not referring to clean your room, or dust off your fucking computer monitor, or make sure your dildo doesn't have any shit stains on it. Nothing like that. When he means by clean your house, he means get rid of anything on Twitter, basically on anything on social media that would make you look bad, that would make you look a certain way in a certain light. And I cannot agree with him more. Now, again, we got some more tweets talking about the Last of Us 2 trailer, Ellie and Dina, kissing and stuff. And we got another bigoted tweet by our boy Quantum. It reads, absolute hatred for straight people at E3 from Naughty Dog. Disgusting way to divide gamers. Keep your sexuality to yourself. Hashtag boycott. Hashtag Naughty Dog. Like, honestly, dude, do you really hate a game that fucking much? All because it's 2 females kissing. All because there's going to be 2 males kissing. If you hate a game that fucking much, again, I can see why your reviews about shit is bullshit. Because you take your fucking personal values into your reviews when you need to be a lot more, what's the word? I wouldn't say transvoyant, because that makes no fucking sense, but you should be a little bit more transparent. There you go. Because, number one, dude, you don't need to put your fucking personal emotions, your personal feelings into your reviews. Keep it professional. Keep it, I don't know, keep it, I wouldn't even say keep it PG, but, just keep it where you're actually making sense, where you're not looking like a fucking spurg on the internet. And that's what you are, and that's why we say that your reviews are shit. So we see this. We see that our boy has deleted his Twitter account. I wonder why. I wonder why. So apparently Quantum tells us why, but it's not the real reason why. I know that his reason for this is complete bullshit. Like a hack. Somebody hacked your Twitter. Now I understand that's understandable. Maybe somebody hacks your Twitter account and all this shit. But he's referring to someone hacking his account 2 years ago. 2 years ago was 2020. And these tweets were 4 years ago and beyond. So I don't know how this shit aligns, but okay. Like this right here. He talks about how he had issues dealing with people hacking his account, his Twitter account, and all that dumb shit. How there was potentially fake accounts with WhatsApp and all this shit. No one cares about WhatsApp or anything about that shit because these tweets were on Twitter. Tweets are on Twitter. What the fuck does that have to do with that? And your timeline doesn't align with anything of what we're talking about. But as you can see right here, I went on the Wayback Machine, thank God for this, to make sure that I prove that this was his Twitter. And it is. So all this about him getting fucking hacked, all this about him about how this was some fake account or whatever, trying to ruin his reputation. He's trying to find every little fucking excuse and make it work to make sure that his online career doesn't go in fucking shambles. And he can talk this big fucking game about how, I know I'm right. These guys are just fucking bullies. We're bullies when you bully people on the internet. We're bullies when you do dumb shit on the internet and get called out for it, and you continue to have this type of fucking stigma as if you're right. We bully people who are this retarded. And that's just facts. Like, it's what I do. So I don't know how we're bullies when you kind of started it first. It's more or less like, here's your medicine. Take it, faggot. But, what's my thoughts about this entire fucking situation to begin with? First of all, I'm glad that a person like this is being fucking called out. Because please understand, this is a dude that not only tried to threaten and bully Mischief, who is a minor, who is 16, which, shouldn't matter to him, because if that's what he believes, by all means, Quantum, take the fucking video down. If you feel that impelled to do it because of your reasoning, take the fucking video down. But literally, this dude threatens and fucking bullies somebody into taking down clips and fucking his fucking face in his goddamn video because of what? He's calling you out on your bullshit reviews, on your bullshit information. This is why I say that Quantum is such a fucking pussy. He talks about how brutal honesty is his policy. He can't even take brutal honesty about him fucking self. So if you want me to be real, this dude is a fucking pussy. Don't take him fucking seriously. And if you really want to take him seriously, watch this video, the entirety, and look at some of these tweets. Because honestly, this dude is fucking sad. So sad that he's been hurt by somebody a part of the LGBT community. Now, what you guys are seeing right now is actually his about page. Now, you guys are going to notice something if you're a Quantum fan, which I don't know why you would be still at this point, but you're going to notice something. Now, we're going to play a little matching game, but you guys notice in his links that something is missing? That's right, his Twitter, which he nuked himself. He nuked his Twitter to make sure that any of you guys don't see the dumb ass bigotry that he's pulling on there. But now we see two links. One link goes straight to his Discord community forum, which, again, don't know why you would be a part of that. And one is straight to his official blog website. And by the way, there's like another fucking post on there about how, basically talking about the LGBT community within the gaming sphere. And let me tell you, if you want me to read that, I can, but this has been too much of a long video, so I think I'm gonna have to end it here. Guys, if you are a fucking person that's trying to be on the internet, that's trying to make something of themselves on YouTube, whether it's Twitch, YouTube, or whatever has you, like, again, if you're trying to make it on, the internet, don't be this guy. In no way, shape, or form should you mirror this guy's energy. Should you, any way, try and make yourself the victim if you ever get yourself into these type of situations. It's just better to just admit that you were wrong, say you're sorry, and move the fuck on. Clearly, this guy can't do that. Clearly, this guy has a problem with admitting to his wrongdoings. But what can you say? If you have a headstrong person, you're gonna have a stubborn person. But like I said, guys, I'm gonna have to end the video here. This has been your boy Jason, the Onlyface General himself, signing out. Peace.
What's the end game here to prove I'm right and you're wrong? Whose dick is bigger? Like, at the end of the day, it's petty shit, and it is about Elden Ring. You say it's not. Your first opening argument was about Elden Ring. That's what this is about, dude. And honestly, I am not going to court over a fucking game I don't even care about. The only, again, in case you guys need to hear it again, the only reason we're responding to this is because you guys are making a big deal out of somebody's opinion, right? Elden Ring has a problem. It needs to fix those problems.
Oh, this is about somebody making a criticism about your review about Elden Ring. Like, you do realize that you got so salty and butthurt about somebody reviewing your review and got criticism about it that you tried to take their video down. That's what this is all about. You tried to take their video down all out of the guise of fair use, when in reality you got butthurt because of his criticism. Fuck you.